Cruiser is back for 2027, and Toyota just dropped a bombshell that has off-road fans losing their minds. If you grew up dreaming of the boxy, retro-styled FJ Cruiser tearing through the desert, today is your lucky day. After years of speculation, whispers, and fan campaigns begging Toyota to bring it back, the 2027 FJ Cruiser is rumored to be making its official return, and it's shaping up to be worth the wait. Let's talk design first, because this is where the FJ Cruiser has always stood out. The new model is expected to keep that unmistakable, retro-futuristic look, round headlights, a boxy silhouette, and that iconic white roof paired with bold body colors. But this isn't just a nostalgia trip. Reports suggest Toyota is modernizing the exterior with sleeker LED lighting, flared fenders for a more aggressive stance, and a redesigned front grille that ties it into Toyota's current SUV lineup. It's expected to ride on a version of the same rugged body-on-frame platform underneath, the Land Cruiser and 4Runner, which means serious off-road capability isn't just a marketing gimmick this time. It's baked into the bones of the vehicle. Now let's get into what really matters, the powertrain. Rumors point to a hybrid 4-cylinder turbo setup, similar to what Toyota has been rolling out across its truck-based SUVs, putting output somewhere in the range of 326 horsepower. That's a massive leap over the old FJ Cruiser's V6. Combine that with a beefed-up suspension, standard 4-wheel drive, and available locking differentials. And this thing isn't just built to look tough, it's built to actually go anywhere. Inside, expect a major upgrade from the original's cramped retro cabin. Think a modern digital gauge cluster, a large touchscreen infotainment system, and Toyota's latest safety suite as standard equipment. And this is key for the fans, and the insiders say, Toyota is keeping some of those quirky retro touches, like exposed door hinges and a durable, easy-to-clean interior designed for adventure, not just daily commuting. So why does this matter for American buyers specifically? Because the off-road SUV market has exploded. Think Ford Bronco, Jeep Wrangler, and Toyota has been sitting on the sidelines without a true competitor. The FJ Cruiser's return could be exactly the shot this segment needs. But here's the big question everyone wants answered. How much is this going to cost? And when can you actually walk into a dealership and buy one? Let's get straight into the numbers. Because pricing and timing are what everyone's been waiting to hear. Industry insiders and dealer sources suggest the 2027 Toyota FJ Cruiser could start somewhere in the mid-$30,000 range for a base trim, with fully loaded off-road versions pushing closer to $45,000 or even $50,000. That pricing strategy makes a lot of sense when you look at where Toyota needs to slot this vehicle, right in the heart of the battle between the Ford Bronco and the Jeep Wrangler, two vehicles that have dominated this space for years without much pushback from Toyota. Speaking of that rivalry, let's compare. The Ford Bronco offers removable doors, a removable roof, and a huge menu of off-road packages like the Raptor and Sasquatch trims. The Jeep Wrangler leans on decades of off-road heritage, a removable top, and unmatched aftermarket support. So where does the FJ Cruiser fit in? Toyota's advantage has always been reliability and resale value. Two things American truck and SUV buyers care about deeply. If Toyota can deliver Bronco-level capability and Wrangler-level toughness, but back it with Toyota's legendary dependability, this could be the tiebreaker a lot of buyers have been waiting for. As for the release date, most reports point to a late 2026 reveal, with the FJ Cruiser hitting American dealerships sometime in early to mid-2027 as a 2027 model year vehicle. That timeline lines up with Toyota's recent pattern of debuting off-road-focused models at major auto shows before rolling them out to production. Now let's talk trims, because this is where things get interesting. Expect a base trim aimed at value-focused buyers, a mid-tier trim with upgraded off-road hardware like all-terrain tires and skid plates, and a top-tier trim, possibly branded under Toyota's TRD Pro line, with upgraded suspension, front and rear lockers, and even more aggressive off-road tuning. That TRD Pro version, if it happens, could be the one enthusiasts are really circling on their calendars. Fuel economy is also expected to be a strong point thanks to that hybrid powertrain, giving buyers a rare combination in this segment, real off-road chops without brutal trips to the gas station. So here's where it gets exciting. Toyota isn't just bringing back a nameplate, they're bringing back a badge with a cult following, and doing it at a moment when the off-road SUV market has never been hotter in the United States. But before you get too excited, there are a few things you absolutely need to know before you consider buying one, including potential downsides, availability concerns, and what Toyota still hasn't confirmed. Before you get too excited and start saving up for a 2027 FJ Cruiser, let's go over what you really need to know before buying one. First, the biggest thing to keep in mind: a lot of what we've covered is still based on rumors, spy shots, and insider reports. Toyota has not officially confirmed every detail, including exact horsepower numbers, final trim names, or the exact release date. So if you're planning your budget around this vehicle, it's smart to wait for Toyota's official announcement before making any final decisions. Second, availability could be a real issue at launch. Historically, when Toyota brings back a beloved nameplate or launches a hyped off-road model, initial demand massively outpaces supply. We've seen this with the Land Cruiser's return and with limited TRD Pro trim selling out almost instantly. If the FJ Cruiser launches with the kind of hype we're expecting, don't be surprised if dealerships have wait lists and if some trims carry markups above the sticker price in the first year. Third, consider the competition one more time before committing. The Ford Bronco and Jeep Wrangler both have years of aftermarket support, proven off-road track records, and established fan communities. The FJ Cruiser will be the new kid on the block again, and while Toyota's reliability reputation is a huge selling point, it will need to prove itself off-road against rivals that have been refining their formulas for years. Fourth, think about your use case. If you want a vehicle purely for weekend trail runs and off-road adventures, the FJ Cruiser could be perfect. But if you need something with more cargo space, a smoother daily ride, or 3-row seating, this boxy, off-road-focused SUV might not be the best fit for your daily life. Finally, keep an eye on Toyota's official reveal event, expected to happen before the vehicle hits dealerships. That's when we'll get confirmed pricing, real specs, and official trim lineups instead of speculation. So is the 2027 Toyota FJ Cruiser worth the hype? If even half of these rumors turn out to be true, this could be one of the most exciting off-road SUV launches in years, combining retro design, modern hybrid power, and Toyota's legendary reliability into one package built to take on the Bronco and Wrangler head-on. That wraps up everything you need to know about the 2027 Toyota FJ Cruiser before it hits the market. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you're subscribed to Cars Review so you don't miss the official reveal when it drops. Let us know in the comments. Would you buy an FJ Cruiser over a Bronco or Wrangler? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.